Hey, I'm Kia. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing my full wash day routine for my thick natural hair. I am normal to low porosity. I thought I was mainly low porosity until I had my whole detox period, which is for a whole nother video. But since I have been navigating back to doing my hair every 2 weeks, I have noticed changes in my hair, and it hasn't been for the good or the bad. It's just been changes. I will say that it feels like my hair is thickening back up a little bit. And y'all, this is a very unfiltered, not heavily edited video. This is real time of the things that I go through, like this moment right here. I'm extremely gentle with my hair. I love to take time with my hair just to feel it and just experience some time alone while I'm doing my hair. My first step that I do is me saying that this is my full routine, but I did go ahead and do a slight pre-detangle. That is optional. But one thing that I've noticed that has really helped me, especially as somebody with thick, dense hair, is working in sections. And I don't mean that traditional, part your hair in 4 sections. No. Sometimes you need more than 4 sections. And this is exactly what I am doing here. Looking back on this footage, this was an easy wash day. This is how I prefer to do my hair all the time. When you get a little further in the video, you'll see how I stretch my hair. I am going back and forth with how I plan on managing my hair as far as stretching it, and just knowing that heat is not always the answer. So this year I will be exploring more heat-free hairstyles. But back to the sections. These are the sections that I will be working in my entire wash day. And I'm telling you, if you take some time in the beginning to do this and have like your rough parts of how you plan on parting your hair, this will help your wash day go by seamlessly. I'm telling y'all, I've been doing this for a really long time. I have a long hair journey, and I just want to experience ease, and I'm sure that you do as well. So if you have a lot of hair, during this, before you actually go ahead and start washing your hair, will save you a lot of time, and it'll also help improve the health of your hair. And the way I know this is because once your hair gets wet, it's going to shrink up. And if you have thick hair like this, once it starts to shrink up, the tangles are going to come. And then when the tangles come, you're going to be upset. And being upset is never the vibe. Never the vibe, especially when it comes to your natural hair. We want all of the self-love vibes, okay? But yes, oh my gosh, I did not think that this part would be so it's not straight to the point, but it's not the cutest part of wash day. Like, I really wanted to have a video on my channel to show you the reality of my wash day. Like, this is the reality. I literally just put the camera up and was like, all right, let's get into it. As far as parting natural hair, you can see what I'm doing. So I take the comb, or like the parting comb, and I go ahead and make the part, but then I use my fingers to separate my hair. And I'm trying to remember how many days it was, because right here, like, my hair looks super tangly, but I don't know. My hair it does not have a consistent pattern throughout my head, but I still love it. I love every strand of my hair. Like, I'm looking at this video and I just think about younger me who was stressed over her hair. I felt uncomfortable with my hair, and then I remember the day where I had my first sew-in weave, and I looked in the mirror and I felt like, wow, oh my goodness. But over time, I started to feel like I had a mask on, like I was performing or showing up in a way that other people felt were sexy, or trying to be consistent with something I saw online. And it was literally an awakening one day, and I thought, this is not me. This is not me at all. I need to be myself. And now, through maturity, therapy, I know that being myself is enough. Wearing my hair the way that I wear my hair is enough. The time that I take, the love that I take, is okay. It's okay. And at first I was a little nervous about posting this video, because there has been this narrative that you need to rush through your wash day. If your wash day is taking a long time, you're doing something wrong. And I was mesmerized, and over time I started to adopt that notion of doing this is right, doing this is wrong. And I always mention that there is a science to hair care, especially if you are concerned with having the healthiest hair, the most optimum hair. But especially now in the state of the world, I do not want to put any unnecessary stress under my feet. Like, I want to experience relaxation. Yes, I have a job, and that in itself can be stressful, paying bills, all of the things. But when it comes to me and my beauty routine, I want it to feel like a love letter to myself. And a part of that is looking in the mirror or looking at your footage and being, hey, like, God made me this way. Like, this is the way that the universe carefully crafted who I am. And I don't think that there were any mistakes made. There were no mistakes made. I did not come out of the womb with a wig on. I came out with this hair. This is the hair that I have, so I'm going to love it. Well, that took a little turn, right? Now, washing and two-strand twists is not for everyone. It's not. So if you don't do this, it is okay. I put my hair in two-strand twists to help me keep the sections, keep things manageable, and that has been very helpful for me. As far as taking the twist out, I do take the twist out. You should take your twist out to shampoo your hair properly. But at this point, just wash your hair. Just wash your hair. Get some water in your hair. Especially if you use heavy products, you want to make sure you have a shampoo in your routine. And last year I was knocking co-washing. I personally still do not do co-washing, but I have been using, or loving rather, the shampoos from Botanicals. It's so funny how things are like a full circle for me, because the first brand that I really used was whatever my stylist was using. But then when I started purchasing things, I purchased Camille Rose because I just felt like Camille Rose was cute. The packaging was cute. The smells were cute. And everything was just cute. And I was like, well, I'm cute, so I'm going to use the cute girl stuff. Like, that's... And we're talking, this is probably like 13 years ago. Still love Camille Rose. Love them down. I don't know how I stumbled to Botanicals. And of course, like all these brands that I try and use now. But the Botanicals butter shampoos, if you want something that is not stripping to your hair, you have to try those out. I just ordered some more. In this video, I am using products up because I have this whole goal to reduce my products. I can't even say it because the universe probably like, girl, you lying. But no, I have this whole goal to get my stash to one shelf, and I'm going to do it this year. But Botanicals, I was like, you know what? I've been using all these products. Let's just go home. Let's go home. And I don't want to talk too much about products because I'm sitting here looking at my products as I'm editing this. And this year is going to be the year that I find my staples. And if it's not my staple product, it's going to be my staple brands. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be the year that I narrow down to be like, all right, these are the brands that I'm going to use. But that's neither here nor there right now. Right now, I am conditioning my hair. And I am using one of my favorite conditioners. This is really good for people with thick hair. It is the intensive conditioner from Pattern. Pattern is a brand founded by Tracy Ellis Ross. If you don't know about Pattern, get into Pattern, and also get into my link under this video and see my favorites. Pattern, I don't even want to go on a talking spree about that brand and how much I love what they have done for the natural hair community. Pattern has opened so many doors for other Black female brands to experience luxury spaces, i.e. Sephora. Pattern is everywhere. You can get Pattern on Amazon and Macy's. They're in Ulta and Sephora. Pattern is in Target. I mean, it's Ulta, but Target. But anywho, the intensive conditioner from Pattern, staple. And often us naturals, we get so caught up in products, but let me tell you something. This is the year that I'm following my joy. And if I find anything that's not harming anybody, not harming my body or anything, I am going to do it. I am following my joy this year. This is my year off to just love myself, post whatever I want to post, show up whenever I want to show up, and do things that I love. And I say that because if you see that product you want to buy and it's within your budget, get that product, girl. Get that product, because that's definitely what I did to these Soultanicals, butter shampoos and deep conditioners that are coming in the mail. All right. Here, I am working through my sections. I hope that you notice that I turn the water off here and there. Don't leave that water running. Do not leave that water running your whole wash day. Especially if your hot water starts to run out towards the end. Not saying that happens at this house for me, but just saying. That's a little tippy tip. Here we go. I'm using up another product. This product was in my empties. It's from Bread Beauty Supply. And I thought that it was an empty. But then I started scraping the product to the corner. I said, wait a minute. I can use this at least for a section. You know what I mean? So that's me finishing up this product. It was cool. I do think it would be better for looser textures. I don't know if y'all know how I feel about bread, but I'm going to save that conversation for another day. But I love what they're doing for the community. I love all of the fragrances. Fragrance. Oh, I've been trying to reduce fragrances in my entire life. I've always been an anti-plug-in person. Scented candles. Don't bring any of that stuff around me. I don't want that around me. In hair care, I am really expecting to see a major brand do a fragrance-free line. Because sometimes, but I will say that I feel like a fragrance is a really big part of a hair care line. But I'm still not 100% clear on what exactly makes up the ingredient fragrance and how that affects our body. Whew. To detangle my hair, I use a wide tooth comb. I have tried every single brush and comb you can imagine on the market. I've tried the Tangle Teaser. I've tried Felicia Leatherwood. I have tried Denman. I have not tried that really big detangling tool. It starts with a K. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's also black female owned. But other than that, I've tried them all. And when I was navigating out of my pinky toe that I had in the no oils, no butters, and then I was like, oh no, this not for my hair, and just went right back, I picked back up my wide tooth comb. And I've seen a lot of videos of the people with the thick natural hair, type 4 natural hair, and a lot of them are always talking about how they don't use tools and stuff like that. And I get it. But I find that having a wide tooth comb at least is helpful. Okay, that sentence didn't make any sense, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Like, I at least need to have a wide tooth comb. I cannot purely finger detangle. And again, it's all preference. But this comb that you see here in this video, I've had that comb for years, and I'm glad that I never threw it away. My favorite part of that comb, other than it being a wide tooth comb, is that it has a little handle thing on there to just put it on my shower rod. But we are rinsing out the conditioner. I know at least one person is watching this video. I know. And if you are that person, hey boo. But also, I hope you give this video a thumbs up, because I know that you would benefit from seeing somebody with hair like me do their full routine and not sugarcoat that this natural hair thing is on easy mode. Don't believe it, okay? Natural hair takes time and it takes care, but it is so rewarding. Natural hair is so rewarding. I would not change it for the world. It is nothing like being able to grow out your own hair and retain the length. It is just like pride and joy. But here we go. Yes, I was emptying products left and right. Right there, I just emptied the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioner, which I like. I really enjoyed it. We are now officially at my favorite part of wash day, which is styling. I feel like oftentimes people are like, oh yes, the water on my hair is so relaxing. I feel that way if somebody else does my hair, but when I do my hair, I'm like, all right, I don't really like being wet like that for an extended period of time. But like, I don't like my body being wet like that. So whenever I am done my deep conditioning and then done putting my leave-in in and I'm standing right here looking in the mirror about to style my hair, that's when I'm like, oh, I love this. This is so relaxing. So I am about to blow my hair out. I am also in the business of using products up. So I have my Super Curl from Uncle Funky's Daughter. It's about halfway finished, so I could probably get it down to like a little corner. And then if my ends are not just twirling effortlessly, I do have my pattern curl mousse for my ends. And then I have my pattern blow dryer. I am typically a Rev Air girl, but for some reason, like my styles, they just tend to look a little better when I blow my hair out. And you'll see, I use the tension method. So I really like this blow dryer, especially for thicker textures or like curly hair. They have the wide tooth comb attachment and they have like a comb attachment to it, but this one is pretty much the only one I do. And then this is pretty much the only one that I use when I stretch my hair, which you will see. And again, we are putting chunky twists in, so we're not doing mini twists. We are literally just getting ourselves through the week. So let's start stretching my hair. Trying to film at the same time. So this is what my hair is looking like right now. And I did my whole wash day in these sections. We are doing a 6-section wash day and we are going to get through it. So my freshly washed hair in this 3-way mirror, must have. So let's go ahead. I have these little clips. Hey girl, hey. I'm trying to get these watch hours up. So they were like, you should go live, you should go live. But we are going to go ahead and do section by section. This is how my hair looks after it's been washed. I did use the RX leave-in my hair. Crystalline, if you're still in here, how do you feel about the whole Watch and See by Courtney, the owner who used to do Main Choice? Because I am trying to just sit back and watch and see and see like what are the products going to give before I go ahead and act like I'm endorsing them. So all right, sections. If you feel like you need some more leave-in, go ahead and apply some. I'm going to get a little bit more. Let's see. And I'm telling you, that RX leave-in was in my favorites for 2024. And it'll probably be in my favorites for this year as well. All right. Ends are looking good. I will need a professional trim soon. I'm probably going to get one in March. But go ahead and cover your ears. Can I meet this? Because I have my blow dryer. How long will my hair take? Long. And plus I'm recording right here and I'm trying to go live too. So I'm doing a whole lot. This is a new thing. But have I timed it? It takes me like an hour to wash, deep condition, and everything. And then it takes me probably like an hour and a half to go ahead and blow dry my entire head and then twist it up. But I'm only doing chunky twists. So yeah. Yeah, I feel like the watch and see is gonna be good too. But again, I'm trying to watch and see what everybody else is doing. All right, let me just mute it for a second. Oh, to the person who said they love my videos, thank you, girl. I appreciate it. I do. I think I said in one of my other videos, I was like, I'm doing this for extracurricular activities. But I really do appreciate y'all. I do. Because I feel like, there needs to be some more natural hair love in the world. Letting people know to go ahead and embrace the hair that they have. Especially with inflation and everything nowadays. Like, we gotta save the money where we can. And I know for me, I used to have, okay, we good, y'all. The end's good. They good, y'all. They aren't even than a mug, but they good. But yeah, I used to wear. So I am done blowing my hair out, and now I am going to go ahead and twist my hair. Let's start with the back. So washing my hair in sections, this is where it pays off, because now I'm doing the back, and the back is already, it's not a perfect part, but it's already sectioned off. And now I'm good to go. So let's start with that. Parting my hair vertically is easier than me parting it horizontally. Having the parts already there just does an amazing job. It also helps with not manipulation, but I feel like a lot of people do damage when they're parting their hair and they don't even really realize it. All right, so we are at the point in the video where I am going to pause and I am going to get something to eat. I'm not going to show y'all what I'm eating, maybe in the future, but just know to stay hydrated. I was just on live. If you were one of the people that were on, not me talking to y'all while I look like this. Y'all, this is realistic, okay? If you were one of the people on a live, I love you so much, my love. I'm sending special blessings and love to you. I'm going to take a break. I am. Not to hype myself up, but these twists look so good, y'all. They look good. They feel good. Just come closer. Come closer. Just... I'm so happy. I am just so happy, y'all. I am going to go ahead and pause. Whenever you do pause, just make sure that you twist that section up. So like, for example, I have this out. I'm going to finish this until before I pause. And I am going to spend some time with my dog, check on him, turn down the house. Do y'all know that moment when it's no longer daytime and now the house is nighttime? That's what I'm going to do. So like, close the shades, put on a little lo-fi or smooth jazz, you know, get my dog together. I might actually walk him down, you know, turn the lights on in certain areas. Like, those are the things. I do have to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna finish this up and then like prepare dinner and then spend some time with my family and then set up my office and things to work tomorrow. But yeah, live was fun, y'all. I think I might do some more lives. I had such a positive experience. And you guys just are amazing. Y'all are. So I do have this
section. This section's looking thick. This girl thick. This girl thick. But I have this section. This section. This section in the front. You know, once you get to the front, you can pretty much sit anywhere at in your house, watch Netflix, whatever, and hit that front up. Like the front is easy. And then I have this side. So this is what the back is looking like. We have this. I did all of this on live. And then do y'all see what I mean about these permanent parts? Those are going to be the two hot words for 2025 for me. Like, just go ahead and have some tea, sip some water whenever I say permanent parts this year, okay? Because permanent parts have changed my life. They've made things a lot easier. And I'm saying permanent parts, but not to put any disrespect on the actual method. This is, what I'm doing is not permanent parts, but it's pre-parting my hair. And then y'all saw what I did in the beginning. I had 3 sections on this side, 3 sections on that side, and the ease of my wash day has increased, because when I had to like figure the parts out and part my hair while it was wet, and then like my hair, my shrinkage goes crazy, so my shrinkage would be all tight and I'm trying to part it. But all right, I'm going to finish this little section right here, and then I am going to go take care of my dog. But I am going to finish my hair tonight. I am not going to sleep without finishing my hair. So even if I come with the crusty sleepy eyes, I'm going to come back and show you guys the end. I might do some of the front on the end. I'm trying to be careful where I put this, but I'm just going to just twist this up. It have a little bun situation in the front. Tuck my ends into the bun. And then I have this little scrunchie. Put this little satin scrunchie on. And that's going to hold my hair until I come back and finish it. We are back. I said that I was coming back. I made some collard greens and black eyed peas, y'all. It is not a new year without those two things. I will make them until I can no longer cook, because black people. All right. The back is done. Y'all saw the back, and let's get into the front. I have this part, and I was like, should I just leave this part? I'm more of a side part person. But I feel like I always part my hair right here, so maybe I can part my hair on the other side. How would that look? You would walk around your house with this. I won't walk around the house like this, yeah. What? I won't even open the door for somebody to see it, yeah. I believe that feeling of feeling lighter when you take off that protective style or whatever hairstyle you got on that's not your hair is a universal feeling that you might can relate to. I'm gonna bet that you can relate to, because I know I can relate to, because I do still wear braids from time to time, and baby, when I take them braids out, the feeling of lightness and just free, it feels so good. You can feel that lightness every single day. I feel that lightness every single day when I am able to wear my own hair and feel confident in it. Again, where I'm at right now is not where I've always been. Oftentimes we compare the beginning of our journey to someone's, years into their journey, and that can be. I am sitting here watching Not Another Jasmine's channel. So when I am doing my hair, I like to watch other people do their hair, unless I am watching a podcast or something. And this video is called The Ugly Phase of Going Natural. And during my live today, I was talking about my natural hair journey, and I may have touched slightly on just figuring out and navigating my way to natural and what that was like for me. And I did the locks, the perms, the weaves, the braids, all of those things. And now I'm in a space of embracing my natural hair, which I love. Now, I don't necessarily think that I've ever experienced a ugly phase per se. Yeah, I don't think any of my phases were ugly. And I know that I have been blessed in that department, but I did grow up in a family that instilled a lot of self-confidence in me, especially as a Black woman. There were areas in my self-love journey where I needed to bump that confidence up a little more, but in the grand scheme, I always had that baseline of confidence. But I will say, in the age when I started, let me drink some water. During the time that I started going natural, I was not seeing 60 to 100 to 1,000 content creators and different curls and all of those things. I just was not exposed to that. And I talk about this all the time with my friends. Like, I'm so happy I did not grow up in that age, because that must have been tough for people, especially navigating. I knew what my stylist did to my hair, and then that was it. Maybe some literature that came with products that I purchased, but I did not see people online doing their hair, or people that look like they had similar textures wearing their hair a certain way. And I am happy that I did not have to go through that, because even as a creator, sometimes I can get caught up in, oh, well, she wears her hair this way, or like she does her hair this way and my method is different. And I think that everyone, if you go on 10 creators pages, they all do their hair differently. Like, I have not, like, I know some creators who do their hair a little bit similar to me, but even them, even those women and men, they care for their hair differently. Like, we're not all robots. And I feel like that's the beauty of embracing your own hair and having natural hair. And even if you're still in that point of embracing your natural hair, even if you throw some braids in there, you throw a wig in there or something, or one of the hats that have the hair coming out of it, like, that's the beauty of it. It's your hair, it's your life. Like, life is so short. Do what you want. Don't be over here stressed over no hair. My God. I can see, like, if you're postpartum, or you know, something, you have a health condition and your hair is falling out, like, that is scary as I don't know what. And I was watching somebody earlier who was experiencing that. I'm not about to put that lady business out, but it was just sad. It was just sad because, like, you can clearly tell, like, her health is failing and she's still choosing to show up. And you know, I can't say that I'm the healthiest person in the world, you know, and who knows what life holds for you and me. Like, we can just pray that we continue to stay healthy, but anything can happen. Like, Tell if I wear my hair this way, I get more compliments. Like everybody knows that, and that to my self-esteem, but that's neither here nor there. That's my input on the topic.
Chris, by the way.
Now, typically, I would cut that little moment out, but this is a realistic wash day routine. And after I go ahead and I cook dinner, pretty much get lost, and then come back to my hair will be slightly tangled. But instead of taking a comb and forcing it through my hair, I just use my fingers and I work through it.
I am on my last twist. I am trying not to be as tight around my perimeter. I've noticed that sometimes I am a little tight with my twisting and I don't use edge gel or anything like that. This is what the twists are going to look like. And then once I go ahead and put my scarf on, we'll be good. Now I had this clip in the back to close up the, you know how like when you part your hair in the back, you normally like part it and then do this side and this side. So that closed that area up just a little bit, right? So I'm done. I am done. These are the chunky twists. I am going to show you guys when I'm all dolled up if I'm going somewhere. And I am supposed to be putting the hair color in my hair, but I don't think I'm going to because I want to see how long I can wear these twists before needing to wash my hair again. Doing the weekly thing is cool, and I feel like it's easier like when your hair is shorter or if you go to the gym a lot. But the way my schedule is set up, I might do a refresh session with these twists and then take it from there. So here we go. Let me come up a little closer so y'all can see. And it is time to go to bed. It probably took me around like, since I was on live for 2 hours and I stopped a lot in total, it probably took me 4 hours to do my hair. So, hey, you can go ahead and stop and come back to it. But if that's too long for you, it's too long for you. But for me, considering I'll probably leave my hair in for 2 weeks, doing like a refresh with some kind of distilled water and apply a little bit more product for 2 weeks, 4 hours, I'm twisted up. I like it. I think I'm good. I am good. I am going to go ahead and have a little reflection moment, which I typically do after my wash days, after I clean up my area. So I'll go ahead and journal about my wash day in my wash day journal. If you do not have one yet, definitely go pick yours up. It's washdayjournal.com. I also have digital versions, and I've been receiving some feedback for the digital version that it's compatible with GoodNotes and that everybody has been able to use their Apple Pen on it and things, and that was really important when designing this. Wash day journal. I'm really excited because I had a good wash day today and I emptied some products out, but I will talk more about that in my final recap of this wash day.
All of the Barbies is pretty, all of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag. Barbie ain't nothing to play about. He wanna play in the playhouse. They gon' say now. I'm watching these bitches, I'm rubbing a stain out. Like I'm ready to bend. All the fake Barbies just wanna pretend.